G'day gamers, welcome to New by Design. Today I'm going to be doing a video unboxing of the Blue Yeti microphone, which is going to be a fantastic upgrade to the audio quality of my gaming channel. Really excited about this here, guys. In the past, I used a bunch of different microphones, 2 different headset microphones, as well as a Blue Snowball. But the Blue Snowball, I really had an awful lot of problems with. I could not get the sound clear. In fact, I actually went back to one of my headset microphones after using it just because it wasn't working for me. You can see this microphone here has 3 condensers. It's got a mic gain control on the back, a pattern selector on the back, a mute button on the front, and a master volume control button on the front. But that master volume control button on the front there, that's actually for controlling the output volume of the audio jack that's on the bottom. So that's when you're recording, you can hear yourself play back at different volumes just to make it so that you get everything going as you want. You know, if you're talking too loud, you'll know when you're doing that. So let's look at the different modes here. You get your first mode is going to be stereo. That's going to be for your vocals, your choirs, your instruments. You got your cardioid, which is what I'm using right now. That's for your podcast, voiceovers, vocals, instruments, or just YouTube channels in general there. You've got your omnidirectional, which is 2 different directions that it's going on. That's for your conference calls, your field recordings, and your events. Your bidirectional basically turns everything on, and that is going to be for interviews, instruments, and vocal duets. You can see opening up the box here that there's actually not going to be a whole lot that comes with it. You got your power supply cable, which is again USB. It's your power supply, as well as that's how the audio goes into your computer, just through USB. You've got a small book here that basically is very, very basic, very small, not a whole lot of information in it. And you've got the Blue Yeti that is fantastic, and let me tell you, it is packed in this thing tight. There is no way one of these things is getting damaged in shipping. It is insanely tight in here. It actually took me quite a bit to pull this thing out of the plastic pieces or styrofoam pieces, and we'll skip ahead most of that just because it did take a little bit of time here. Anyway, now that I'm done fighting with that, we're going to have a look at the actual Blue Yeti itself. You can see the back of it just because it's flipped upside down there, and we'll look at the bottom here first. You can see that that's where the USB connects into, just on the left there. On the right is your audio output jack, and you can see that there's a little threaded circular hole in there, and that's for basically mounting it onto different arms and stuff like that if you want. You can see that there's 2 little adjustable things, and that's for adjusting the pitch and how you want it to go, basically just so that you're just controlling how it goes back and forth. On the back there, you seen earlier, there was your gain control as well as your selector. You can see on the front here, there's a mute button and a volume control. Again, that volume control is for the mic output jack on the bottom, and the mute button, basically what it does is it stays red when you're recording and blinks red when you're off. Now that we're closer to the back here, you can see the gain control, and again, the pattern selector, which is just basically your setting selector. You can see just looking overall that this is a very, very nice looking mic, and it does record extremely well, especially by comparison to what I was using before. So I'm just going to talk about the differences, at least the differences that I noticed when switching just specifically from the Blue Snowball to this Blue Yeti. The Blue Snowball, a lot of people love it. They say it's a great microphone, but for me, I just really honestly couldn't get it working very well. And I think the reason is because there was no gain selector on the actual mic itself. So basically all it is there was 3 different settings that you can choose from it. And with those 3 different settings, everything else had to be basically configured within your actual computer itself. This thing having 4 settings for one, having better quality microphone and more condensers to pick up the actual volume, and just being better quality. Also having that gain adjustment on the back is a fantastic add, and basically what that allows you to do is adjust it perfectly for the distance that you are away from your microphone. Right now I'm actually using it with the gain set to almost the minimum. It is up like, I would say 1/16 the way that it possibly can, and the mic is sitting at about 6 to 8 inches away from my face here, just because that was the best volume setting that I could get with it. Anyway, guys, if you enjoy the audio quality, if you think the audio quality is good, please let me know down in the comments below. If it's not good and you're noticing some feedback or anything like that, please let me know as well, and I'll adjust my settings and see if I can make it sound just a little bit better. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you guys want to check me out on Facebook or Twitter, I'll leave the link in the comments below there, at least the website address in the comments below. I also got a YouTube channel or a YouTube website if you want to check that out, and I'll post that down below in the comments as well if you guys are interested in checking that out. Thanks for watching.